Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi and today's topic is about the cohort studies. Cohort studies are the type of a research designing. They also called as the longitudinal studies because they follow the group of a peoples over the time. Result for the cohort studies can help people understand the human health and they are environmental and the social factor that influence it. The word cohort means the group of a people. Cohort studies can be forward looking or backward looking. Cohort studies are also powerful tools for the conducting the research in the human population. They are a type of a longitudinal study design. Longitudinal studies follow the participant over a period of a time. People in the cohort study typically share some characteristics such as their locations and their age. When people join cohort studies, they research gather data about them to get a more detailed picture of a group they are studied. Research asks questions to find our demographics of the characteristics such as the age and the race of the group. They may also gather information on the group factors like biological, social, physiological, medical, environmental, genetics. Type of a cohort study. They are the several type of a cohort studies. Protective cohort studies involve recruiting the group of a participant and the following them over time to gather new data. For the prospective cohort studies, research identify to the topic they want to study. They then design the study and recruit the participant that will best help them to study of the topic. Next one is a case control. Case control is the study in the experimental design that compress a group of a participant possess the conditions of the interested to a very similar group lacking and the conditions. Here the participant posings and the attribute of the study such as the disease is also called as the case and the through without it are the control. It the important remember that the case group is the chosen because they already possess the attribute in the interest. Case control studies are the type of the observational studies often used field like medical research, environmental health, and the epidemiology. Next one is the cross sectional studies. The cross sectional study is the looks at the data at the single point in time. The participant in this type of studies are selected based on the particular variables of the interest. Cross sectional studies are the often used to development physiological, but the method is used in the many other areas including the social science and the education. Cross sectional studies are the observational in the nature and are known as the descriptive research, not causes and the relational, meaning that you can't use them to determine the case of the some things such as the disease. Research record the information that present in the populations, but they do not have the manipulating vibes. The type of a research can be used or describe the characteristics that exist the community, but not the determined cause and effect relationship between variables. This method is often used to the interfering about the possible relationship or to gather the preliminary data to support further research and the experimentations. Some of the key characteristics of the cross sectional studies. First one is the study take place a single point in the time. It does not involve the manipulation vibes. It's allowed research to look a numerous characteristics at once. It is used to look the prevailing the uh, characteristics in a given population. It can provide information about what the happen in the current population. Think of cross sectional studies as they snapshots of the particular group of a people at the given point in the time. Unlike longitudinal studies, which looks at the group of a people over an extended period, cross-sectional studies are used to describe and the happen as the prevent movement. These type of research frequently used to determine the prevailing characteristics in the population at the certain point in a time. Thank you. It's all about the cross-sectional cohort studies and case control studies.